Hey, car doctor. I hear we have an ADAS situation again today.
Yeah. Okay, guys, look, I know this is not going to be a popular video, kind of like the windshield wasn't a popular video. First of all, let me just say ADAS is Advanced Driving Assist System. We did the one on windshields. This is another example of why we should do this and what the recommended procedure is for it. We have a 24 Overtrail Plus GX550. We put some tires on, and we were going through the alignment, and this screen pops up. And I know a lot of people, they just bypass that screen. You say you don't have to do it. It's no big deal. But let me just read what it says. It says that vehicles equipped with the following systems require an OEM scan tool or special tools and procedures after a wheel alignment. Okay, we don't use the OE stuff. I do have a OE tool for this. I use Autel, which is I've had fantastic luck with Autel. We're using our Hunter alignment machine. Hunter also has a system. I haven't used it yet, but I've heard it's great. But it just tells you these, if you have adaptive cruise or lane departure, electronic stability control, it tells you that it requires this to be done. And I know all you lift guys out there, y'all going to hate this because you're out there putting these lifts on and leveling kits and putting bigger tires on them and making them look good. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the proper procedure for that is if you do that, the manufacturers want you to disable the advanced driving system, not recalibrate it, not redo this. They want you to disable it because they're saying that it cannot be performed correctly when the vehicle ride height is changed. There's one exception that I know of, and I could be wrong. Maybe y'all can let me know. GM does make a lift kit that you can buy from GM Accessories that has a VCI, which is basically a program that tells the vehicle that the ride height's been changed. You can buy that from GM, put it on your GM truck, reprogram it like you're supposed to with SPS, and then you can do your calibrations just like it was designed from the factory. They're the only ones that I know of right now that does that. But there's a lot of manufacturers, just like I went through with the windshields. Do your homework. Go and research. I think Toyota, I may be wrong, but I think that they say that even if you perform suspension repairs, that a calibration is required to be performed. So please, guys, please, if you're doing alignments or you're doing suspension work or you own a shop where y'all doing lifts, please, please, please do your homework and make sure that you're following the procedure as the manufacturer represents. Because if you don't, and something does happen, and I'm going to hear it, they're going to get some flack, and everybody's going to be, hey, we've been doing lift kits for 25 years. I ain't never had a problem. I agree, you probably haven't ever had a problem, and that's great for you. But the one time you do have a problem, it's not going to be pretty because the lawyers that work for GM and Toyota and Lexus, they got way more money than we got. So my stance on it is if I can't do it the way the OE recommends the procedure to be done, I don't do it. So if we do an alignment and I have to adjust the rear and it says, hey, you have to perform this calibration, and the customer says, well, I'm not paying that extra money to do the calibration, then I just tell them I'm not going to do the alignment. You have to take it somewhere else because I'm not going to be responsible for doing the alignment wrong. And no matter which way you look at it, it's wrong. I hate to say it. So please, please, please look at the documentation. Subscribe to the OE service information like I do. I have a subscription with every manufacturer, and I go look and see what they say. And when it comes up on my Hunter machine to do this, we perform this procedure every single time. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, guys, please, please, please follow the rules and what they say. So, have a great day. Thanks for watching. I know it's a long video, but there's a lot to cover. I got one more I'm going to do about ADAS again. Go check out the windshield one if you didn't see it. It's pretty good stuff, too. So, have a good day. Thanks, guys.